$85. For customer assistance, billing inquiries, or to block future calls, dial 1-877-650-4249. To hear the cost of this call, press 8 now. To accept this call, press 5 now. To decline this call, hang up. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Do not use three-way or call waiting features during this call. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hey, Brother Hovind here. Is this a good time?
Yes, sir.
All right. I found in my filing system here all 7 chapters of another book I wrote for my grandchildren. I emailed it out to a lot of people, so somebody may still have it, but it's from November of 2013. I don't know if their computer keeps stuff back a year and a half ago. But if you can find it, add some pictures, it's ready to go.
Okay, do you remember anybody who you mailed it to? Which one was this? Was this the ones you were telling me that Mr. Mooney had earlier?
He has it. I did mail it to him, email it. I don't know if he ever did anything with it. He's on the list of people who got it.
I talked to Randall I talked to Randall this morning, and he said he was going to mail me some of the books that you mentioned earlier, like Who's Stopping the Voice, or some, I forget the exact title, but the children's books that you mentioned to me earlier, those are supposed to be coming from Randall, who got them from Mooney this morning.
Oh, good. Yeah, the other one from Mooney is Whose Mouths Must Be Stopped, based on Titus 1:11.
Yep.
About, some people just have to be made to shut up.
Amen.
With that atheist professor up in Minnesota. So what I would like for any of these books you do is just add pictures. Let your wife read it and say, oh, let's put a picture of this right here. Just the more pictures, the better. There's millions of royalty-free pictures available on the internet.
Yep. Understand.
Okay. Let me give you the dates I mailed this and some names, and maybe you can find who has it. There are 7 chapters. The title of the book is The Mystery of the World's First Murder. The subtitle, Why Do People Hate for No Reason? The Adventures of the Hovind Grandkids, book number 4 in the Magic Glow series. The first chapter was mailed out November 4th, 2013. And the last one was November 14th, 2013. So during that 10-day period, I mailed all 7 chapters, or emailed all 7 chapters to the following people. Are you recording this? You can get it here?
Yes.
Okay. I mailed it to Allard, up in who had 2 Peter 3 side. I mailed it to Steve Anderson, Eric Chamberlain, Marianne Coulter. She does secretarial stuff for me. Gina Gill may have it. Ted Gross, Groce. And Randall has all these emails for everybody.
Okay.
I mailed it to Mickey Hatfield. Jeremy Hiltz, Hiltz. He was pastoring a church in Maine. I'm not sure where he is now. All of my kids got it. And Andrew, Danielle, etc. So worst case scenario, ask them. I emailed it to Russell Hughes, the attorney in Michigan. Mike Johnstone, he runs the PMI 177 website with Bible classes. I've got his PMI 177 hotmail.com. He's got it. Thane, Thane Johnson, he's in Iowa, and I want him badly to come back and work for me. He has kids this age, so he probably still has it. Looking for his email real quick. Thane Johnson. Yeah, his phone number is 712-899. Oh, here it is. His email is TJ and then underscore RSK, like risk without the I. TJ underscore RSK at yahoo.com. He may still have it. Ernie Land, I sent it to. Todd Miller, he is Boomer6, Boomer, and the number 6 at gmail.com. Mailed it to Kevin Nason up in New Hampshire. Kevin Nation is Final Fantasy 19 at yahoo.com. Tanya Varanina, she's a Russian lady out in Oregon, who has really been very helpful. She may have it. Her email is Tanushka, TANUSHKA .N, like Nancy, .V at gmail.com. anyway, if you can find those 7 chapters, that's a book ready to go. It's book number 4 of the series. Mooneyhan apparently sent you book 1, 2, 3, which is the ones I mentioned, the long trip and the Colorado adventure. So this will be book 4.
Very good.
To get them from them, the first page is kind of intro notes, so just figure out where the book actually starts at the bottom of that page. And then at the end of chapter 7, I put some closing notes to everybody I sent it to that would not be part of the book. You know,
Gotcha.
I hope you enjoy the series. And so
Okay.
you'll be able to figure out where.
Yep.
we go.
We'll absolutely jump all over that, and we got an important thing to tell you.
Okay.
You going to tell him, baby? You want me to tell him?
We have a message for you to call Matt at the number you called him at before, which we've got. He's got money on his account. He'll be with Steve Anderson tonight to speak with you.
Hang on, I can barely hear you. It's real noisy in here. Are you talking about Matt Burr?
That's right. And Stephen Anderson, Pastor
Okay.
Anderson, they're both going to be in Arizona tonight waiting for your call at 8 p.m. Central.
Call Matt Burr at 8 p.m. Central.
That's right. And you've got the number, Rudy, in front of you?
Yeah. You want the number, or do you have it, sir?
Is it 507? Okay, sounds good. 8 p.m.
Central Standard Time. Okay, and one other thing I just got a minute ago, somebody said that InfoWars picked up the story, but I'm waiting to see where and how and get a link. And on the New American, which is a John Birch Society magazine internet article, there's 2.1 thousand likes and 64 retweets.
Wow.
Yeah, so far.
Send me the article. I want to see that.
Yeah. That's all I've got at the moment.
Okay. If anybody calls you and says, hey, how can I help? If they need some miscellaneous projects to do, I'm coming up with ideas all the time here. Let me just give them to you.
Sure.
Example, I put in requests. We have what's called the kiosk. It's an electronic keyboard in our dormitory here, where you can send requests to various people in the jail, and they're supposed to answer. Like there's one button for the chaplain. There's one for public defender. I started putting in requests.
This call is from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
I put in a total of 10 requests to the public defender, starting December 6th, thinking, of course, they're going to my public defender. Finally, I asked him when we went to court, I said, why do you never answer my requests on the kiosk? I type them in, I send it. He said, I've never gotten one. Oh, well, who's getting them? Well, it turns out the county jail here, those only go to the state public defender or the county public defender. But they never told me that. The note on there says, picked up by public defender. So somebody needs to contact whoever and say, look, you guys need to get your system together, or at least needs to be well known you're disorganized. You're taking this guy's request to his federal public defender with his name Thomas Keith right on it. You're pulling it off the kiosk, and you're not giving it to the federal public defender, and you're not telling Kent you didn't give it to him. What is wrong with you guys, you know?
Right.
And if nothing else, just to get my frustration out and say, look, fix your system, okay?
Tell everyone.
Note in there, this doesn't go.
Tell everyone to put in a request for their audio tapes as well. That would really help.
Hey, I just got a phone call from Alan Ritchie. He was your attorney, right? He said, I received your letter relating that you are speaking with Kent Hovind daily. Please let me know what I can do for you. And he gave me his phone number.
Well, and ask him specifically about because he is the one who tried to get the transcript for 16 months. He was my attorney, not only for the trial, but also for the appeal.
Okay.
Ask him about the audio,
He will
too.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, where? Are they required to have an audio? If so, where is it?
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
He was a real fighter.
Good.
Yeah, he was a real fighter until the judge yanked his chain and said, I want to remind you, you're an officer of the court. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He backed right down.
Okay.
I think he, in his heart, is a good guy, wants to do right, but knows where his bread is buttered.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
That's my humble, totally. Okay, second project.
Yep.
The confession I read to you the other day
Yep.
about drinking coffee. If somebody can, from that audio, you do it, you got plenty to do, but if somebody has a minute to type that out and send it to me, double space or something, I want to make a few little additions and tweak it some. And then that could be something humorous people could pass around. They're probably already passing around the audio. You can do it in a printed format.
Very good. Very good. We'll put that out if anybody cares to do that.
Maybe you could have a button, click here to listen to things Kent needs done in prison.
Right. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Okay.
Yeah, you want to help? Click here to listen. I need people to write to some of my new converts here, especially Mark Clark. He is probably going to move into my room. He's 34, got saved about a week ago. He is just fired up for the Lord. He's the one probably facing a life sentence, armed robbery of a pawn shop. We'll see. I don't know. God may work a miracle, but he's accepted it. Yeah, I deserve it. No question. I'm going. Okay. Well, I've given him all kinds of ideas of things he can do to minister. He's really loving our Bible study. 34 years old, and his family's all from Missouri, what little bit he has. So I just write him a letter. Mark Clark. He would love it.
Okay, very good. Mark Clark, and the same address as we write a letter to you. We just put his name?
Yep, that's the only difference.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Okay, God bless you, Mr. Hovind, and we'll give you an update. Don't forget the phone call with Matt Burr tonight, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.
Okay, if you do find that book that I emailed out a year and a half ago to everybody, those 7 chapters, let me know when I call.
Okay, now
we found it, and...
Okay. Now the 7 chapters, you said, I know you said this in the beginning, I was going to go back and listen, but it's the 7 chapters, and you gave the people that you mailed it to. What was the name of the book again?
The name of the book is, I got it out of order now, chapter 7. The first email was sent on November 4th, 2013 at 7:20 p.m. is the date on it from the BOP computer. And it went to all those people, and the title is The Mystery of the World's First Murder.
Okay.
Why do people hate? Why do people hate for no reason? And it starts off with one of my grandkids asking me that and say, well, let's go back and talk to Cain. You know, Cain, why did you kill your brother? It's a Cain and Abel story. And everybody loved it. They got it. But I'm hoping somebody saved it and still has it. Maybe Gina, you know.
Okay, I'll try to find that.
Worst case scenario, I have the printed version. I can mail that to you. You'd have to scan it and see where that takes forever.
No. Let's try to find it that you have it electronically. I love the electronic versions because I can go forward with those.
Sounds great. You're a blessing, brother. What a joy. Thank you so much.
Okay, God bless you, Mr. Hovind. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and
Yep.